In this video, I'm going to show you how to add a Creative Commons license to the footer of your Google site. The first thing you need to do is actually choose your Creative Commons license. So, navigate to creativecommons.org, and on the green menu along the top, click on Licenses, and then choose a license. This page will walk you through the steps of choosing a license. In the first box, you're going to choose which features you want to include in your license. So first, you want to allow others to adapt your work. So yes, no, or yes as long as others share alike. So I'm going to choose that one. You can choose whatever you would like. And then next, allow commercial use of your work. I'm going to say no, and that's up to you. Once you have done that, you'll see that this arrow points to the next box, and then that tells you what license that you have chosen. So based on my answers to the previous question, I've chosen Attribution Non-Commercial Share Alike 4.0 International. You don't really have to know any of that because answering the questions will tell you which license you chose, but these symbols down below can help you understand what it is. If you'd like to see more information about this license, you can click on the blue link and it will tell you all the specifics of the license you just chose. If you decide that this isn't what you want, then you can always go back and change it. Once I have completed that, you'll see that down below it gives me an image as well as some links. If I were working with a Word document or a PowerPoint or something like that, I could copy this text, so highlight it, right-click and copy, and put that right into my document. That way, anyone who used my document would be able to see what license I had chosen, and then if it was something that was attached to the web, they could also click on the name of the license and learn more about it. In our case, we're actually going to use this code that's down below. This is the HTML code that will create this license in a web page. You don't have to do anything with it except for copy and paste it into your website. Along the left-hand side, there's additional information if you would like to put more in here. So I can put in the title of my work if I want to do that. I can put in attribute to the name, so I want to use my name. And then if there was any other information I wanted to include, such as a source URL or a specific URL to attribute this to, or to set the format, I can fill that in as well. And you can see that that has been added to my license down here. So once I filled in all the information I want to use, I'll click in this box, right click and choose copy. And now I'm ready to put this in my Google site. On this page, we need to open up the options to let us edit the footer of the page. Click on the gear icon in the top right hand corner, and then scroll down and choose Edit Site Layout. When I click Edit Site Layout, I have options along the top. We're familiar with editing the sidebar navigation or adding horizontal navigation. The next button to this is Custom Footer. So we want to turn on the custom footer. So click on this, and you'll see that a section has now been added to the bottom of my page that says Click to Edit Custom Footer. I'll click in this box. It brings up the box for me to type my information in here. You can put anything you want in here. You could put, if you didn't want to use a Creative Commons mark, you could just say copyright your name, and then that would copyright the site. We know that you don't have to put that in there. It's still covered by copyright, but if you wanted to put that down there for extra protection and to remind people that your work is copyrighted, you can do that. Or any other information that you wanted to put in the footer, you can put in this box. In our case, we're going to add the Creative Commons stamp. So in order to paste that HTML code in here, we need to click a button in order to put it into HTML format. So this little button right here, which is the side arrow with the H, we'll put it into the mode where we can edit the HTML source code. So click this button, and then in this box, paste the code we just picked up. When you're done, click Update, and you'll see that your Creative Commons mark is now in there. I'm going to get rid of this extra line, and now it is ready to go. When I click OK, you can see that the mark has been added in my footer. If I wanted to go back and change the style of this because it's kind of light, I can click on the footer again, and I'll change my text because it's too light. Click OK. So when I click OK, you can see that the information is in the footer there. When you're done, remember to click Close, and now you have a Creative Commons stamp on your site.